Y'all seen extra? NLE Choppa betrayed Blueface while locked up. Oh my lord, like he.
What's poppin', y'all? NLE Choppa seems like he's trying to win gold in the clout chasing Olympics because he's going after Blueface now, of all people. And from what we know about Blueface, he's not really somebody that's trying to do the rap beef. He's trying to get down. But NLE Choppa recently called him out in a track and specifically dissed him in a new snippet where he says, F a Blueface will turn a Crip red, set trip Sue, which is like a blood.
I thought NLE Choppa was a Crip. Why you, bro? First off, Blueface trying to be a streamer now. Blueface ain't trying to rap with you. Blueface trying to be a streamer and feed his baby. Leave Blueface alone, Choppa. Come on, bro.
Phrase. Now, I didn't know that NLE Choppa was a blood. Maybe this is just some artistic stuff. I don't really know. But Blueface would react to this on his Twitch stream because now he's a Twitch streamer, in some capacity, or he was on Kick, whichever. But he was with these two other girls. One of them was this girl, Samaya. So I'm going to play you guys.
Oh my God, Samaya. The YMCA ball on Blueface screen. I'm losing track of all this, man. I try my best to stay updated on what's going on. Sometimes I be lacking. But even the YMCA ball is there. The community, the church basketball is there. That's crazy, bro. Ain't no way.
That clip of Blueface reacting to the situation.
Yeah, I made that career, but it's all good. You know how it go. You know, idols, you know.
Why them tattoos look crazy on his face. Jesus Christ.
Chat, I know he did not just say Sue. Chat, NLE a blood now?
I thought he was Grape Street Crip or something.
Confused.
I thought he was like Grape. Oh,
wait, why did he diss you?
He did that, chat. That was punk.
Bro looking for clout like 504. He looking for clout like 504 and Lil TJ right now. Bro is scrambling for any clout he can get. Next thing we know, he gonna drop a album called I'm Gay. Cause he's scrambling for any clout he can. Or I'm Jesus. This man is crazy. Leave people alone, bro.
He did that. That was bunk as Him thought he ate.
Why?
Man.
Why? I'm confused.
You know when people career stop, progressing.
Yeah.
They gotta start,
But look, keep this in mind, Blueface. Your career started. Your career gone, big dog. That's why you turned to streaming. Let's be realistic. That's a pot called the kettle black, big dog. Let's be real. Let's be fair.
Stressing,
Let's be fair.
Exploring all the options.
Like you.
But, chat. I love it, chat.
He gonna start beefing with Drake next, watch.
To press for the fade now.
Or K-Dot.
And if he turn it down,
like fight?
He's a.
You gonna fight him on stream?
Whoop his.
Brand risk. Hey, Ross, you here?
Yeah.
Brand risk right now. Get me up in there. I want to watch.
Oh, wait. Can I play the song in the background?
I bet $50.
Okay, come on.
So here, first thing we have to do off rip is make a couple of things. We need to establish a couple of things. Now, when Blueface talks about, oh, he made his career, this and that, Blueface did help NLE Choppa. Now, NLE Choppa had Shot of Flow, which was blowing up, but when Blueface hopped on the remix, Blueface was scorching hot. He helped NLE Choppa a lot. However, when we're talking about musicians and someone's output, NLE Choppa runs laps around Blueface. NLE Choppa wasn't even quote-unquote relevant in hip-hop for the past 2 years, and he's had hits. Like, the guy has hits across, like, kind of like multiple genres. He had more of like a dance track with that whole Slut Me Out song. So, NLE Choppa is a good musician. He is a good artist. He is better than Blueface at music, and he is more.
He's a better rapper, too.
More musically relevant.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, he's a better rapper, too, now.
At least the past 5 years.
You so good, NLE. Why you beefing with people that, like, they're irrelevant to you at this point? Just make music, big dog.
Years. Think about it. When was the last time Blueface mattered on a song? It was Moonwalking in Calabasas, which was what, 2020, 2021, and it was the song he had after that, like Another Fatherless Child. That was a good song too. Other than that, there has nothing musically that Blueface has done that has mattered. But that's just to get that out there. And Blueface talks about
his own hair is crazy. I didn't know how to come on here.
Now, a lot of people are probably wondering why the hell is NLE Choppa beefing with Blueface? And we're gonna go through the whole timeline of that because this is actually
Let's get into
stupid.
it. It's juicy.
Now, I'm gonna play you guys another clip of NLE Choppa crashing out on Blueface on IG Live. I don't even know if this is a story, but I'm gonna play you guys that right now.
And y'all talking about Chop having an identity crisis. Man, have y'all seen this duck ass face? What the This got every brand in the world on his motherfucking face. Cause you wake up every day, you want to learn how to be the best gang banger. You pitiful, sir. You feel me? Mr. Butt Down Tatiano, Mr. That's the only shit I can think of. It ain't that many of them. Man, you up, dog. You wake up every day, you don't even prioritize nothing bigger than some shit that ain't gave you nothing positive in life. Man, but you want to be respected. You wake up every day trying to be something you truly not. You the one really having an identity, bro. When I wake up, I thank God, bro. I put so much stuff before a rag, bro. As you supposed to. But you was a...
I would like to be on Blueface's side, but he is speaking the, you know what I'm saying? He's speaking the, you know, the gospel right now. There's a lot more important things in your neighborhood, bro, for real.
You waking up, you trying to be the best one, the most loped out, and it's just, you imagine trying to be the best gangster, the most loped out in the world, and you still not. Cause you ain't really, never even really did nothing. Did a fruit, you're in prison, man, I'm talking about, a few months in prison. Now you just did big. Man, now you all this because you had a few peanut butter honey bun. Man, come on, man.
This doesn't hit right, especially when we go through the history. So we're gonna circle it all.
Why is he talking like that, bro? What's up, Ava Brooks? What's up?
Way back. Now,
this
started sometime in 2023 because, and keep in
mind,
he
is making a point though.
Is NLE Choppa beefing with Youngboy? He dropped a whole Youngboy diss track, which was pretty good music video too. Actually, a really good music video. Let me not take credit away from him or try to diminish the effort he put into that music video. Great music video, but it didn't stick because NLE Choppa hasn't been that scorching hot in hip hop conversations, and this is why I think he's trying to create
I feel like hip hop falling off, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I ain't really been listening to no hip hop that's new, really. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute, and I'm in my early 30s, and it's been a minute since I've heard some hip hop that's not like just killing. Like, I want something kind of more challenging because for anybody that live a regular life, we not killing. I'm not killing people. So why I want to listen to it all the time? You feel me? But that's just me. Maybe I've got so mature. I got kids. I want to hit it all the time, you know? I be listening to the punk rock and alternative now. But I do listen to old Lil Wayne and stuff. Lil Wayne and Big Pun and Wu-Tang. I like that kind of music.
These different beefs. But one of the people that he's been beefing with, or two of them, are his baby mamas. Like the first baby mama that he was with in Memphis before he really got on.
My day's going
and
great.
Then the second baby mama, which was the woman that was significantly older.
What'd you do today?
Like
How about
6 or 7 years.
What'd you do?
Which like,
I know it's early in the morning, but
crazy,
but
it's not like NLE was 28 and she was 34, or he was 25 and she was like 31. He was like 19 or something and she was 26, and she was clearly experiencing.
Low key, no. Pause. His tats a lot cooler than Blueface tats. Not gonna lie, I like his tats.
Within the industry, it wasn't like, oh, she was.
I'm not a tat guy,
but
I'm just saying his tats are cool.
That just went to college, had a regular job, and then just happened upon him. But they are beefing right now, and that's important because in December of 2023, there was a little bit of a beef because of the baby mama. So the baby mama of NLE Choppa claimed that Blueface reached out to her and was trying to crack. That's how this all started.
Also, with some snake. There's some snaking around going on. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This is what a beef. So I apologize. NLE, if you ever see this, I apologize. I don't want to smoke with none of you guys. But now I get your side. There's been some snakery going on behind the scenes. Okay. Carry on.
And this is so ridiculous
because
in January of 2024,
South Carolina,
things would erupt because not because
Blueface.
of Blueface, but
Blueface,
because
baby.
NLE Choppa decided to be tender.
But you have all that bread.
Started with Blueface saying, "I put Lil Bro on anyway. I know NLE baby mama want to hit." And he says, people rap about my Westie dies all year long and mad when I rap about his. She decided to indulge in the circus on her own free recognizance. cognizance. She entered the chat, nobody's safe. I'm not worried about a Muslim vegan Crip on Schoolyard, that's his gang. I bet that's small fries. Squabble up or shut up. This is on January 3rd.
So Blueface started it. Let me shut my mouth, bro. What part of the UK you from?
You guys got to keep in mind, this is after
Shouts out to
Blueface
UK.
had, this is right before Blueface was going to get locked up. He was rolling around in the street talking to Soulja Boy like, yo, Soulja Boy, I'm at this address right now. Where are you at? He was ready to get it on. And what does NLE Choppa say in this situation? Now, you could say Blueface got a little bit disrespectful, but I think where Blueface felt like, okay, let me up the ante a little bit on social media is when NLE didn't believe him. Where he's like, yo, I'm not trying to crack your girl, dog. Like, what's up with that? But what does NLE Choppa say? Let's box. Who can set up celebrity boxing match in Vegas?
Eddie
Me
Ross.
and him hit me
Eddie
ASAP.
Ross.
He undefeated versus women. I don't
Shouts out
respect
Eddie
the
Ross.
man that put his hands on him anyway. No, NLE, you got to listen. Blueface is undefeated in general. He's putting hands on everybody.
Yeah, Blueface got some hands, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. You got to know what you're doing when you want to fight somebody like him. Plus, he's tall, too. So you really got to know what you're doing. You got to come out there like Mike Tyson.
Away from Blueface. That's
Luda,
the one thing
up?
he wants to hold down is his
What up,
squabbles.
Luda?
And NLE Choppa got upset by this because Blueface hopped on the Barbie remix, which was a song that his baby mama, his OG baby mama from high school, Jaden Alexis, made. So that song was actually blowing up in 2023. Towards the end, and he throws a couple of disses at a bunch of people like Offset, Cardi B, Soulja Boy, NLE Choppa. Like I told you, this was when Blueface was beefing with everybody, and NLE reacted to it. He said, I hit you personally to stop speaking on me. I thought Ish
I don't
was
mean to disrespect
understood.
for those songs.
Bet that. So that's where that happened.
He just be
and
looking crazy.
Then
I ain't gonna lie.
It goes on to Blueface hopping on IG Live like he was doing a couple days later, January of 2024, mind you, and plays. I'm gonna play you guys this video clip.
I'm so pressured up right now, cuz I'm done with you rapping after today. All you niggas marks, all you niggas scary. I don't ask why. Like, my run a fade with me before any of you rapping. That's crazy.
Blur it out.
That's crazy. Like, I already see NLE got cold feet. He talked to his mommy. His mommy was like, I don't think it's a good idea. And he was probably like, yeah, you're right. I kind of got my ass kicked on camera about 3 or 4 times already. I don't think I should publicize it and make it a thing.
Oh my God.
Let me talking about negotiation. Time to squabble up. You talking about a negotiation? What you want? A Honda Civic? What you? We got whatever is to be negotiated, but we know what that means. You're finna outprice yourself.
Yeah.
Do all this relevant. I need this. You don't.
Yada yada yada.
No sense. Just say you don't want to squabble up. I would. I can't believe this, cause you could already see energy when shit get put together. You could already see it, and I could see it. Cuz don't want to squabble. Like these niggas so boof. Like, cuz imagine me popping it to it online. Like, anybody that can set it up. Let's do it. Then start putting shit in motion, and you're like, well, wait, I didn't negotiate my terms of the deal. Like, what? Cause you know everything is gonna be contracted and written up. The flyer get posted and you talking about negotiations? Like, that sound like some peace treaty shit, like some watered down. Like, what do you want? Cause are we squabbling or not? Dead homies. Like, bro, you pissing me off. I'm finna go run a fade like outside. That's my fault for getting worked up though, cuz that's my fault. You know why it's my fault? Cause this is a Muslim, a vegan, and a Crip. So it's like a like that. He don't even know himself for real, cause he don't even know, like, that don't even make sense, cuz. Like, you eat paninis and tofu.
Not right now, like, Ava. Not right now.
Like, come on, cuz. Like, I'm really on that spot.
Yeah. My Discord is linked in the in my Twitch on my Twitch channel.
Like,
my Discord linked on my Twitch channel.
On that's why.
Go to my Twitch page.
You the type of nigga with your eyes closed. I can tell.
Oh Lord.
Muslim, vegan, and a Crip. Who's gonna tell them that you can't be like all 3 of those at the same time and not be looked at as like a boof individual to a real, yeah? I'm looking at you like, bro, That on that.
So here he's talking about NLE saying like, yo, this guy's ducking the fade, which he probably was. NLE's mama definitely did not want him getting beat up by Blueface because that's exactly what was going to happen. And soon after, he would get locked up. Blueface would get locked up for a probation violation for some incident that happened in Las Vegas. And while he's locked up in March of 2024, NLE Choppa starts clowning him in this TikTok that I'm gonna play for you guys right now.
And did you really touch her face? Bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You ain't doing no putting the blue faces in the toilet, man. Listen, man. But now we told ones $2 bills, $3 bills, 2 days.
He gonna dig them blue faces right out of there after this video, bro. He gonna dig them right up out of there. Don't even fall for it. That's the okie doke. Them things right there got the big face on them. Fake hundreds, boy. Cut it out. Don't be like that.
40s, 30s,
What
whatever.
clothes ain't in the bathroom, cuz? Like, where your tissue paper at, huh? You gonna wipe with your sock? Come on, look. Don't cap. Don't cap.
50s, but we never doing $100 bills no more, man. The blue face is done, man. You give me. Hey, listen, if I catch any one of you get some blue faces around this motherfucker, I'm gonna get y'all ass punched on like I'm pretty sure that. Cause you saying? Damn, bro. Yeah, man. That down the drain. And don't forget, Shot the Flow 799 remix featuring Lil My Boo. Hey, Lil My Boo, you better not get that butt up to him. He said he wants your butt, gang.
So a lot of people felt like, yo, this guy thinks, the coast is clear. Blueface is locked up. We didn't know when he was going to get out. It could have been several years. Wack 100 was saying he's going to get out at the end of the summer. That didn't happen in 2024, but Blueface ended up getting out late 2025. But in that same month, while Blueface is still locked up, he puts out this announcement, NLE Choppa, that he wouldn't work with Blueface. I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
He 100% honest. And one thing that I grew to understand is just treat women the best way you can treat them. Treat women good. I can say, God watching me right now, I've never physically closed fist assaulted a lady. Like I've probably in my past like grabbed a lady a certain way or like kind of pushed them to.
But you said closed fist assaulted a woman. Did that mean you slap him? Huh? Technically, that's not closed fist. You slap him. You hit him with a Stockton slap. I'm catching loopholes in NLE. I'm catching your little loopholes and your little statements.
Never fought a woman. Never punched a woman. Never smacked a woman.
Oh, okay, never mind. Let me shut
Never
up.
did any of them those things. So when it comes to what I do music with Blueface, me personally, I just wouldn't do it because that's the part I don't respect. I don't really respect people that just put their hands on women physically to assault them. I'm not saying that I'm the best cat or the best, you know what I'm saying? Because in my past, I've had, you know what I'm saying, situations, but it's certain things I try to grow from and better myself from. So I just want to see it be right, you know. I just want to see it being right, just doing a song with a person that I know that have done that.
This was completely unprompted. People felt like, yo, NLE had some accusations of pulling out a blick and airing it out or attempting to air it out on his first baby mama. And he's talking about, yeah, I might have had an incident, but I can't work with Blueface because, he put his hands on chicks. Like, dog, are we being serious here? Keep in mind,
send it to my Discord.
Fan. NLE Choppa,
my Discord is linked to my
so it's almost like
we
see this syndrome from The Incredibles type of situation with NLE Choppa where people that he looked up to or had a lot of respect for aren't recognizing him in the way that he wants, and he's turning around on them and beefing with them, and they're confused and they're like, yo, what the hell, why does this guy have an issue with me? Which is the same thing with Youngboy, because he was fanned out over Youngboy even before he started rapping. People saw him with Youngboy merch on. Then this continues. So when Blueface gets out of jail late 2025, he hops on an interview with Club Shay Shay with Shannon, and I'm gonna play you guys that clip where he talks about NLE Choppa.
NLE's kind of like a clown to this shit, you feel me?
Oh Lord.
Whatever they say do, be gay, be Muslim, be a vegetarian, vegan, he gonna do it.
Okay.
He's going through a lot of phases, that's all. So he's growing up, but when he looks back, he's gonna realize, a lot of these phases were NLE Choppa. I helped this man. Got him all his little shit going. He used to video chat me with girls like, look, I know Blueface. I used to be like, yeah, that's the bro, f with him. You can't do that. And then 2 years later, when you feel like you who are, start just saying shit like, oh, you.
Ooh, yada, yada,
You
yada.
trying to say I'm taking it too personal?
Yeah.
Well,
But you learned, though.
if you video calling me to get some, that's a little too personal for me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You video calling me. Look, I know Blueface.
Yeah.
Bro, what you mean?
But see, you had better times out. There were better times.
Nah, you don't forget shit like that. You don't get to do that. You don't get to 2 years later, you got a cool song or whatever the case may be, and you just think like, oh.
You thought y'all was really down, huh?
Not even just down, at least down enough for you not to go against me.
Oh, okay. I see what you're
Socially.
saying. Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
You can mind your business.
Oh, okay.
But if
you
see,
feel they spoke out of pocket.
Yeah, if you see my girl or you see something online, you don't
Yeah,
comment.
that's true.
Yeah, you don't step
If we cool and you know, like, you ain't gotta comment on everything I got going on because you don't know if it's a fact or not. You can actually call me privately and see if it's a fact. You don't have to speak on everything.
buddy.
Oh.
I know him. The real him.
Y'all need to get into a room and y'all need to hash this out. We can do that.
Yeah, that's very easy to have a conversation. I'll tell him to his face, bro, what the hell is wrong with you?
Right.
Why are you like
You were upset at the fact that he commented on something that he shouldn't have.
just put himself in
That's true.
Yeah.
Interjected himself when he
He just
shouldn't
picked
have.
a side, you know? Pick the side type. And you can't never choose the female. Now that's weird. You know what I mean? Imagine you and your girl getting into it.
Right.
And I'm speaking up for your female.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Man, Shannon, if you don't slap the out of
Yeah,
me,
you ain't.
you feel me?
When you're right,
bro.
when you're right, you ain't wrong.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if you don't shut the up while I'm talking to this.
No, young lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, young lady.
So here you can kind of hear the hurt, not like the hurt because he's not an emotional guy, Blueface that is, but he's looking at NLE. He's like, yo, you
supposed to be
hitting on
cool.
my phone.
You supposed to be my homeboy. Why you siding with my old lady? You trying to backdoor me on me? Huh? You trying to crack my old lady or something? So, hey, look, I kind of understand that. That is crazy.
Telling chicks like, yo, I just FaceTime Blueface. I'm with these chicks. You're cracking chicks off of the fact that you know my name. And this was probably when NLE first got into the game. And then now you're trying to get in between something that me and my baby mama got going on.
Yeah.
And this is a good reference when we go back to
little
something
toxic.
that it wasn't
It's a little
Rick Ross, it was
toxic.
50 Cent, where he said you don't get in between the relationship that baby Birdman has with Lil Wayne, because Birdman was not allowing Lil Wayne to release the Carter 5 for years. There was contract issues. Wayne said he was stealing from him. And Rick Ross, who was always cool with Wayne but had issues with Birdman, tried to take this opportunity to keep dissing Birdman. And what 50 said is, listen, that's family business. You don't get in between those guys. You don't take a side because they're going to end up being back cool. And then you're going to be the odd man out because they're not taking your side after they're done beefing. And that's a similar thing that Blueface is looking at, where it's like, yo, NLE Choppa is trying to take this stand because Blueface got into it with his own baby mama, but that baby mama's still with Blueface. So who looks goofy now? She's not taking NLE Choppa's side.
Facts.
And he's looking at it like, yo, this is our business. You were my mans or my fan, and we were cool. I thought at least you would have the respect for me to not speak out publicly against me when it's something to do with my baby mama. It's not even like I just ran down on a random chick. Now, we're not co-signing putting hands at all, but what we are saying is that NLE Choppa's behavior towards somebody that he knows and the need to say all of this while he was locked up is just not cool.
But you
And
know what,
also,
though? I'm
NLE
gonna be real
Choppa's-
with you. This kind of stuff happen in real life. It ain't even got to be celebrities. Cats will do this real life, bro. Day to day at all. You can be working at a plant job and you get into it with your girl if y'all work together. And your homeboy be back door talking to her like, man, yeah, you know he wrong. Yeah, I tried to tell him. You trying to get some sympathy, coochie, bro. Like, you supposed to be my mans, though. So what is this going on with you teaming up with her? With y'all trying to, what are y'all, Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Meatball and the French fry? What's going on? Huh? Both of y'all burning here. How about that? Both of y'all burning here together.
Playing like tough guy now, and it's not that we think NLE Choppa is soft, not at all, but Blueface would go on, and so we're skipping all of that stuff. So December 2025 was the most recent thing that might have sparked NLE dissing Blueface, and this is just Blueface talking about what's been going on while he was locked up. So Blueface shows the DMs that NLE Choppa was sending him. I'm gonna play that for you guys right now, and this is just the other day.
On chat.
Turn your brightness down. Show my chat.
This is what y'all talking about, chat? This in me?
Show my chat.
Chat, this in me?
Wait, let me see. What is that?
He done DM me 3 goddamn times.
Oh.
Come on, chat. Come on, chat.
Let me see. Oh, man.
This nigga fan, chat.
Fanboy and Chum Chum.
Fan, chat.
It's Fanboy and Chum Chum. Not just play with you.
What type of shit you dissing me and you DMing me? Talking about you comedy and nigga upset with you 100. That's his page, right, chat? Clip that shit and let him know, you know. Hey, why would you?
Why your phone broke?
Your idol.
Why your phone broke? Why your phone broke, Blueface? You got all the money. Why your phone broke like you a 14-year-old girl in high school, bro? Like you just got into it with your boyfriend, and you got mad and flung your phone. Come on, big dog. You got too much bread to have a cracked phone, dog. I'm just being real with you.
That you DMing every day. I see the date. It's not old news, man. No, what's I trash anyway, though. I guess he's a vegan, a Muslim, a Crip, a Blood.
I don't know nothing about that.
And he all at the same time.
So we're looking at this. I'm particularly looking at this. I'm like, what is NLE Choppa doing? He just looks like a goof while he's doing this. Because he's DMing him constantly and he's showing love to Blueface, that is. Blueface hasn't responded to these messages. And you're dissing Blueface while he's locked up. You guys were cool making music. You're saying he's funny. And then now you're dissing him in the same way that you're dissing Youngboy. And Blueface even responded and said, I can't argue with the man who's getting his booty ate. Somebody get the baby oil. We finna play with his nipple. So this is funny because the beef that NLE Choppa is having with one of his baby mamas is saying like, yo, this guy wanted his behind, targeted, which I don't know. That's not good allegations considering
some guys are freaked out like that. That's their stuff. That ain't none of them. I don't play them type of basketball games, but that's their games. So if you into that, that's kudos to you, my boy. I'm good on that though.
The photos that NLE Choppa was taking when one of his songs became a gay anthem. He did some cover for some magazine or something like that and saying like, yeah, all communities are welcome to my music, which is all well and good, but you're dissing Blueface, who's a super crip that clearly doesn't give a F about anything. And he even said he's going to use this opportunity to push for the fade again. So what's the situation here? NLE Choppa called him out to a fade. He ducked the fade. Since then, 2 years have passed and we have a lot of people that are willing to organize that fade, and by a lot, it's really Aiden Ross. So when Aiden Ross hits NLE Choppa's phone and all the streamers start talking about NLE Choppa's dissing Blueface when he was the first one to call for this fight, because Blueface is what is Blueface gonna hop on a track, hop in the booth and start dissing you? Blueface doesn't really care about music like that from what I'm seeing. He's active in the streaming. He's a good personality. The reality TV thing works out well for him, so he doesn't need to be doing all that. And we're gonna be looking at it like, okay, this guy called you out to a fade, so what's gonna happen?
But a second time,
I don't think NLE Choppa thought this out really. Maybe he thought he was gonna have an artistic back and forth with Blueface, and maybe he's targeting Blueface because he found out that Youngboy is not gonna reply, and beefing with your baby mamas, I guess you could do that. But I'm looking at this as if NLE Choppa's got some sort of an album. He's trying to get back into hip-hop because the past 2 years, I would say 2023 to beginning of 2026, NLE Choppa hadn't been talked about a lot, but his music was doing outstanding numbers. He was doing very, very well, especially considering the guy's got like a distribution deal. He's quite independent, but now I think he wants to get back in the mix within hip-hop, and he's creating all of these conflicts to do that. And I think musically it works, but when your music is talking about this guy's set tripping and things of that nature, and you don't even want to run a fade with him, which is exactly what he's going to push for, because I don't think there's a single rapper that can beat up Blueface. It's just, we've seen the guy box. The guy's been training for 5+ years. He was just in there squabbling in jail, and it's not like, oh, he's just one of those quote unquote jail squabblers. No, like he's actually trained boxing for a long time. So no rapper's going to get in the ring with him. And we know if he does get in the ring with NLE's getting destroyed, and it's going to be even more embarrassing. So what's the outcome here that NLE Choppa expects? Us to be like, yeah, dude, that guy's Blueface beat up chicks, or like he got into it with his baby mama, so we hate him now just like you do. That's not happening. The fact that Blueface is entertaining is more than enough for people to keep messing with him. And the hypocrisy of NLE Choppa's accusations as well. But let me know what y'all think about this.
Yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. I think Blueface will beat the brakes out of NLE Choppa. I think NLE Choppa need to go radio silence unless you want that smoke. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Till next time, it's been your boy Rado Rizzo, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all.